Hello, everyone. This is Christian Duke from ProgressiveActivists.com, also KentuckyProgressives.org. Today, I'm sitting here in my car. It's 32 degrees. I'm about to go into Starbucks to blog for the night on KentuckyProgressives.org and do some other stuff online. But I want to talk about something that my good friend Charles Grapski, who's, to call him just my friend would be an understatement. This is someone that I look up to. Someone that was a professor of political science at the University of Florida, someone that helped me while I was a student government senator, while I led the Voice Party, while we worked in the administration of Jamal Sowell in 2004. Charlie Grapski to me is someone he is literally a political guru that I look up to just incredibly. And Charlie also was in Philadelphia. I introduced him to the Kentucky delegation for Bernie Sanders. I introduced him to some other delegates that I worked with podcasts like Susie Talevsky and just a bunch of people. I'm thinking my friend Wayne from New Jersey and my friend JD from New Mexico. And these are all people that I introduced Charlie to because Charlie has so much to offer. And one of the things that Charlie really believes, and I've told him about my dealings here with a lot of the progressives, quote-unquote progressives here in Kentucky, and Charlie says, just keep doing what you're doing. And he says 2 points that I think are very, very important for all of us to really reflect on. And I'm going to include my friend Frank from Florida, who's involved with so many progressive groups, and Frank never sold out, ever. And that's huge, because there's so many people that said, I'm with Bernie or bust, Bernie or bust. I voted for Jill Stein. I'm pretty sure Frank voted for Jill Stein. And I'm pretty sure a lot of the real left-wing Bernie Sanders delegates voted for Jill Stein. And we've got a few of the folks that voted for Jill Stein here in Kentucky that had the Jill Stein bumper stickers and the Jill Stein t-shirts, but yet now they're working with Hillary Clinton supporters. That's selling out. But 2 things that Charlie Grapski said that are very, very important, and I think a lot of people, not just in Kentucky, but in Florida, Oklahoma, Hawaii, Alaska, really need to understand 2 things. The first point that Charlie made was not to expect the left to unite post-Hillary. There's a lot of wounds there. There's a lot of betrayal, a lot of dirty politics, a lot of campaign rigging. So don't expect the left to unite post-Hillary Clinton. And the second point that he made that I thought was very, very powerful is that in order for the left to ever progress again, to ever move forward again, progressives have to become independent of liberals. And that's something that, the Kentucky Progressive Coalition doesn't get, something the New Kentucky Project doesn't get, something that Forward Kentucky doesn't get, something that Brand New Congress doesn't get, something that none of these people seem to get, because they want to be part of the Democratic establishment, because they think the Democratic establishment wants to work with them, or because they think that they can mold the Democratic establishment. And even here in Kentucky, where the Kentucky Democratic Party lost absolutely everything, progressives have been given token offerings, like 1 state central executive committee seat. 1. And in exchange for that, I don't know if it bought their silence, but they were silent. They didn't try to oust the inept, ineffectual party chair. And to my knowledge, they're not standing up for Bernie Sanders' political revolution. And any movement that lacks the ability to stand up to the establishment cannot be counted on to represent the interests of working people. So I cannot echo Charlie's sentiment enough. If the left is ever to progress, then progressives must be independent of liberals.